We've got one of the great rivalries in sport on the tabletop today. It's Giants-Dodgers. This is the first of their 4-game series. This is the start of week number 7 out of 8 in my APBA Baseball Great Teams of the Past, season number 4. It's game day number 25 of 32. We've played 3/4 of the season. We're heading down the home stretch, and as you look at the standings, Dodgers and Giants tied at 14 and 10. New York Yankees began the week with a 2-game lead in the standings. They've already beaten the Indians in their opening game of their 4-game series. The Braves have beaten the Pirates to remain 2 games back. So the winner of this Dodgers and Giants games will remain 2 games back with 7 to play. The loser drops to 3 back. These second place teams, they just need to keep winning and hope that the Yankees stumble along the way. Great teams of the past, season number 4, as you see, 8 teams from 1950 to 1960, a 32-game schedule. The Yankees looking to repeat the 1937 Yankees. They won season number 3. The New York Giants, they are a previous winner. They won season number 1. Those were the 1912 Giants. And in between the two, the 1920 Cleveland Indians, they won season number 2. So this is season number 4. The Yankees have been consistently good and have gotten hot down the stretch. Both these Dodgers and Giants teams have been playing well of late. Dodgers have won 6 of their last 7. They're 8-2 in the last 10 games. Giants have won 5 of their last 6. So this turning into an elimination series. A split probably knocks both out, and one team if one team wins the series, the other team probably out of it, as we will be heading into week 8, the final week of the series. 53 Dodgers, they won 105 games. They lost the World Series to the New York Yankees. 54 Giants, they won 97 games. They won the World Series over the Cleveland Indians. So far this season, the Dodgers, 220 team average. The Giants better at 236. Dodgers have a better team ERA, 3.47, to the Giants, 3.59. Jackie Robinson and Willie Mays, the team's top players, as you might expect. So let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visiting Dodgers, leading off and playing second base, it's Jim Gilliam. Shortstop is Pee Wee Reese. Center fielder is Duke Snyder. Hitting cleanup and playing left, Jackie Robinson. Catchers Roy Campanella. First baseman's Gil Hodges. Right fielder is Carl Furillo. Third baseman's Billy Cox. And the starter for the Dodgers, it's Carl Erskine. 20-6 with a 3.54 ERA in 1953. So far this season, 6 starts, a 3-3 record, a 3.89 earned run average. Now for the Giants, leading off and playing first base, Whitey Lockman. Shortstop is Al Dark. Third baseman's Hank Thompson. Batting cleanup and playing center, Willie Mays. Right fielder is Don Mueller. Left fielder, Monty Irvin. Second baseman's Davey Williams. Catcher, Ray Kett. And the starter for the Giants in this one, Sal the Barber Maglie. 14-6, a 3.26 ERA in 1954. And through 6 starts this season, a 3-2 record, a 3.19 earned run average. So there you have it. Dodgers, Giants. Big game as they open up their 4-game series. Let's play ball. Leading off for the Dodgers in the top of the first, Jim Gilliam. Gilliam's batting .175, worst batting average among the Dodgers starters. 12's a 25, and there's an X. Maglie has the X. He strikes out Gilliam to start the game. Should mention we have a very even pitching matchup here in this one. Erskine and Maglie, both right-handers, both with 12 ratings. Here's Pee Wee Reese. Reese batting .217. 22 is an 8. As we just said, Maglie's a 12. Reese -1, 13. 13 on an 8. That just pushed it from a hit into an out. So it's a well-hit ball into center field, but Willie Mays runs it down and makes the catch for the second out. And it brings up Duke Snider. Snider's second on the team with a 266 average. He has fallen off a bit. He does rank second in the league with 10 doubles, third with 5 stolen bases. He has a team best 5 home runs. He's second on the team with 21 runs batted in. So Snider with 2 outs. 44 is a 0, and he will roll on his second column. 42 home runs in 1953. 43 is going to be a 7, so that will just be a single. So chance for something really good there, but it's just going to be a base hit. So with 2 outs, Jackie Robinson comes to the plate. Robinson is the league's best hitter. He is batting .372. He is second in the league with 22 runs batted in. He's also second with 6 stolen bases. He's hit 3 home runs this season. So Robinson with 2 outs and a runner on first. 64 is a 14. Maglie has the Z. Ball 1, ball 2. 55 is an 8. Will that be a hit? As we said, Maglie's a 12. Robinson's -2, so 14. 14 on an 8. Again, that just pushed it from a hit to an out. It's hit to the third baseman, Hank Thompson. He throws over to first for the third out. To the bottom of the first. And for the Giants, Whitey Lockman leads off. Lockman is batting .183, 2 home runs. 23 is a 27. And there's an X. Erskine has an X and a Y, so he starts with a strikeout. That brings up Al Dark. Dark is batting .240. 24 is a 31. Fly ball to center. Duke Snider will make the catch for the second out. Here's Hank Thompson. Thompson batting just .143, worst among the Giant regulars. Does have 4 home runs on the season. 23 is a 29. There's an X, and Erskine strikes out Thompson. 1-2-3 inning. To the second, no score. Roy Campanella leads off. Campanella is batting .222 with 3 home runs. 26 is a 26. Ground ball to the second baseman, Davey Williams. Throws over to first, 1 away. Here's Gil Hodges. Hodges batting .235. He's hit 4 homers. 46 is a 13. Maglie strikes out Hodges. Ferrillo comes to bat. Ferrillo .228, 4 home runs. 33 is a 0. He will roll on his second column. 21 home runs in 1953. And that 46 is a 6. So Ferrillo will put one in the left center field gap, and he will walk into second base with a 2-out double. That brings up Billy Cox. Cox hitting just .179, 2 home runs. He's driven in 8 runs this season. 36 is a 14. First base is open. Maglie walks Cox. And that takes us to the pitcher spot. So Carl Erskine help himself here. Erskine 1 for 12 at the plate this season, an .083 average. 14 is 30. He makes contact, but it's a routine fly ball to left. Monty Irvin has it to end the inning. Brooklyn has had 2 hits in their first 2 at-bats. They've left 3 runners on base. Still no score. For the Giants in the bottom of the second, Willie Mays will lead off. Mays is hitting a team best .333, ranking him 3rd in the league at the start of the week. First in the league with 13 doubles, 3 better than Duke Snider. And he first in the league with 23 runs batted in, 1 better than Jackie Robinson. So nobody on, nobody out as Mays leads off the second. 16 is a 28. Ground ball to the shortstop. Reese throws to first. 1 out. That'll bring up Don Mueller. Mueller's third on the Giants with a 281 average. 1 home run, 16 runs batted in. 36 is a 14, and Erskine will walk Mueller. Giants have a base runner with 1 out. Here's Monty Irvin. Irvin's hitting 218 with 4 home runs. 25 is a 9. Erskine's a 12. Irvin is -3 against righties, so he goes to 15. 15 on a 9 is going to be a base hit. Don Mueller will stop at second. Runners on first and second, 1 out. First hit of the game there for the Giants. Here's Davey Williams. Williams batting .262. He has 4 runs batted in on the season. He's got a runner in scoring position. First and second, 1 out. Pitch to Williams. 31 is a 14, and Erskine does not have a Z, so he walks Williams to load the bases with 1 out. Too early to bring the infield in. They'll play deep and try for the double play. Ray Cat has hit very well for the Giants. 286 average, second behind Mays. Has a team high 7 home runs, which ranks him tied for third in the league. They could use one here with the bases loaded. Pitch to Cat. 35 is a 36. Could be a wild pitch. What's Erskine's wild pitch rating? It's a wild pitch 1, so not a wild pitch, but we're going to go to the rare play chart with the bases loaded. Second roll's a 25. 11. It's going to be a play involving the shortstop. We did say they were playing deep. Reese is a 9 to re-roll on him. 63 is going to be fielding 3. They're playing deep. Let's see. How are we going to describe this one? Okay. Ground ball to Reese. He throws to second to try to get the force out at second. His throw is off mark, and it pulls Jim Gillian off the base. Davey Williams slides in safely, and the Giants will score a run on the error by Reese. Everybody advances. And now the Giants lead 1-0 on Cat's RBI, his 15th of the season. Okay, bases still loaded. Still 1 out. Maglie comes to the plate. Maglie looking for his first hit of the season. He is 0 for 8 with a couple of walks. So Maglie, 66 is a 7. And nothing's going to change a 7 with the bases loaded. So Monty Irvin will score. Davey Williams will score. Ray Cat will stop at second. Sal Maglie, a 2-run single to help himself. And that is now 3-0 Giants. Maglie's first hit of the season comes at an opportune time. Giants with the early lead here in the bottom of the second. And still at it. Runners on first and second with 1 out. We're back to the top of the order. Whitey Lockman struck out his first time up. 16's a 28. This one will involve the shortstop, Reese. It was a 9. Second roll's a 31. Fielding 1. So routine grounder to Reese. Flips it to Gilliam at second. This time it's a good throw. Gilliam's throw on to Hodges. Double play. That'll end the inning. Not before the Giants score 3 runs on 2 hits. Top of the third for The Dodgers, top of the order. Jim Gilliam struck out his first time up. 41's a 28. Ground ball to shortstop Al Dark. Over to first, one away. Here's Pee Wee Reese, 0 for 1. 25 is a 9. 12, 13 on a 9, and that actually pushed it from an out to a hit. Pee Wee Reese has the Dodgers' third hit of the game. Runner on first for one out for Duke Snider. He had a base hit in his first time up. 46 is a 13. Maglie strikes out Snider 2 away. Here's Jackie Robinson, the league's top hitter, who is 0 for 1. 51 is an 8. Got a 12 minus 2 is 14. 14 on an 8. Pushed it from a hit to an out. And then as a ground ball to third baseman Hank Thompson, he throws it over to first for the final out. Still nothing for the Dodgers. Go to the bottom of the third, Giants leading 3-0. Al Dark to lead things off, 2-3-4 hitters. Dark is 0 for 1. 65's a 35. Ground ball, left side, fielded by the third baseman Cox. Throws over to first, one out. Here's Hank Thompson, struck out his first time up. 52's 27, there's an X. Erskine strikes out Thompson for the second time. Willie Mays is 0 for 1. Willie Mays was MVP of the National League in 1954. Of course, in the 1954 World Series, he made the famous over-the-shoulder catch in Game 1 of the World Series. This time, Mays, that was almost 65. It goes to a 25. Will that be a hit? Erskine's a 12. Mays is -1 to 13. 13 on an 8. Just like what just happened the other way around. This pushes it from just what happened to the Dodgers now happens to the Giants. A hit turns into an out. Fly ball to center field. Duke Snider has it. That ends the inning. After giving up 3 runs in the second, Carl Erskine bounces back with a 1-2-3 inning in the third. 5, 6, 7 hitters for the Dodgers coming up in the fourth, starting with Roy Campanella. Campanella, National League MVP in 1953. It's 0 for 1 today. 64 is a 38. Could be good. Go to the rare play chart. Second row is a 46. 46 on a 38. Just ball 1. 12 is a 25. There's an X. Maglie strikes out Campanella. Gil Hodges struck out his first time up. 55 is an 8. 12 and -2 is 14. I think we know what's going to happen here. Just turned it in from a hit to an out. Fly ball to left field, Monty Irvin. He makes the catch 2 away. Carl Furillo doubled his first time up. This time, 34 is a 31. Fly ball to center for Willie Mays to catch. 3 up, 3 down. And we go to the bottom of the fourth. Don Mueller walked his first time up. 15's a 7, and that will be a base hit. Leadoff hit for Mueller, third hit of the game for the Giants. Monty Irvin, he singled his first time up. 42's a 14, and Erskine walks Irvin. First and second, nobody out. That brings up Davey Williams. Williams walked his first plate appearance. This time, a 15 is a 9. 12 -2 is 14. 14 on a 9. 12 would have been an out. 14 is going to be a base hit into left field. Everyone will move up a base. The bases are loaded again for Ray Cat. Nobody out. This time, the The Dodgers will bring the infield in as they trail by 3, and there's nobody out here in the fourth. Cat drove in a run on Reese's error, first run of the game in the second inning. So infield in, Erskine's pitch to Cat. Cat, we mentioned team high 7 home runs on the season. 23 is a 26. It'll involve the second baseman. Gilliam's just a 7. Second roll's a 63, so fielding 3, which ordinarily would not be good, but in this case, ground ball to Gilliam. He comes up firing in time to get Don Mueller out at home and get the force out. So you would think fielding 3 would have a bad result, but that works out well for the Dodgers. So still the bases loaded, still 1 out. And here comes Sal Maglie again. Last time in the second inning in this situation, he had a 2-run single. Can he come through again? Infield still in for the Dodgers. 54 is a 32, and this will be a fly ball to right. Will it be deep enough for something good to happen? Furlow is fielding 3. The second roll is a 56. We'll look at the fielding 2 chart, and Monty Irvin will not test Furlow's arm. Furlow makes the catch. Irvin bluffs, but stays put. And now there are 2 outs, and the bases are still loaded. 1 more out, and Erskine can get out of this inning unscathed. Here's Whitey Lockman, who is 0 for 2. 44 is an 8. Lockman's -1, so 13 on an 8 with the bases loaded. 12 would have been a hit. 13 is going to be a fly ball to center field, and Duke Snyder will make the catch. And after the Giants loaded the bases with nobody out, Carl Erskine, 3 straight outs, 1 thrown out at home plate, and the Giants do not score. We'll see if they come back to regret that. So far, the Dodgers have yet to score as we go to the 5th. Billy Cox walked his first time up. He'll lead off here. 25 is an 8. 12 right, -2, 14. Once again, that's going to push it from a hit to an out. Fly ball to left, caught by Monty Irvin, 1 away. These 2 pitchers, that 12 rating is just right there on the cusp. If they are pitching to a batter that doesn't hit righties well, they're going to turn a lot of hits into outs here today. And they already have done so. Here's Erskine, who's 0 for 1. 63 is a 32 fly ball to right field. Don Mueller makes the catch for the second out. Jim Gilliam comes to the plate for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 2. 64 is 13. Maglie strikes out Gilliam. Another 1-2-3 inning for the Barber. 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up for the Giants in the bottom of the 5th. And a 3-0 lead for the Giants. Here's Al Dark, 0 for 2. 13's a 23. Usually it's a walk. Here it's a 23. This will involve the pitcher. Erskine fielding 1. Second roll's a 66, so we're looking at the fielding 3. And hit back to Erskine. He knocks it down, picks it up, throws to first. His throw is in the dirt. Hodges can't scoop it. Al Dark will be given credit. He'll reach base on the error 1. So another leadoff base runner on for the Giants. Here's Hank Thompson, who has struck out twice. Can he make contact this time? 32's a 26. He does make contact. It's a ground ball to second baseman Gilliam. Flips it to Reese at second. Throw in first. Not in time to get Thompson. Fielder's choice. They do get the lead runner and 1 out. There's Willie Mays, 0 for 2. Looking to add to his league best 23 runs batted in on the season. 22 is a 0. We'll roll on his second column. 65 is an 8. A lot of extra base hits on May's second column. He rolls the 8, and that is just going to be a single. And Thompson will stop at second. So 1 out. Runners on first and second for Don Mueller. He has reached base both of his times. He has walked and singled. 61's a 12. Could be good for the Dodgers. We will look at the first baseman. Hodges is a 5. Second roll's a 35, so fielding 1. Ground ball fielded by Hodges. He throws to second. Reese covering. Gets the lead runner back to first. Double play. That will end the inning. The Giants, in one of their games last week against the White Sox, if I'm remembering correctly, they hit into 6 double plays in one game. Still won that game, though. To the top of the 6th, Pee Wee Reese, 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up for the Dodgers. Reese 1 for 2. He's got one of the 3 Brooklyn hits so far. 16's a 28. Ground ball to the shortstop, Dark. Throws to first, 1 out. Here's Duke Snider, a single and a strikeout. 61's a 40. Going to the rare play chart. 34 on a 40, just going to be a ball. Nothing rare about that. 64 is a 14. Balls 2, 3, and 4. Snyder walks with 1 out. Jackie Robinson, the league's top hitter. He is 0 for 2 today, however. 53 is a 17. This will involve the shortstop. Dark has a rating of 8. Second roll's a 51, which makes it a fielding 3. And so, ground ball to Dark. His only play is to first, but he throws it over the first baseman's head. And we have an error 6. Duke Snyder goes from first to third. Jackie Robinson will stay at first. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Dodgers threatening here in the top of the 6th. It's Roy Campanella. Campanella's 0 for 2. He's got 10 runs batted in this season. Can he get one here? Giants will play deep, hoping for the double play. He's got an 11. Maglie doesn't have any modifiers. That is a drive to left. It is back. It is deep. It is gone. And Roy Campanella has tied the game up with a 3-run home run here in the 6th inning. Campanella's 4th home run of the season. He's now got 13 runs batted in. So, brand new ball game. Maglie now will face Gil Hodges, who is 0 for 2. 65's a 35. Ground ball to third baseman Hank Thompson throws to first for the second out. Carl Furillo, who's 1 for 2 with a double. 65 again, a 35 again. Ground out again to Hank Thompson at third base. That ends the inning. The Dodgers tie it up with a 3-run 6th inning, a 3-run bomb by Roy Campanella. Bottom 6 for the Giants, 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up. Here's Monty Irvin, who has singled and walked. 54 is 32, fly ball to right. Carl Furillo makes the catch for the first out. Davey Williams has walked and singled. 32 is a 26, ground ball right side, fielded cleanly by Jim Gilliam. Throws over to first for the second out. Now Ray Catt, who is 0 for 2, but has driven in a run. 26 is a 30, fly ball to left. Robinson has it. 1-2-3 inning for Erskine. To the top of the 7th. Billy Cox to lead off. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. 34 is a 31. Fly ball to center field. Willie Mays has it. 1 away. Erskine has pitched 6 innings, given up 3 runs, 5 hits. Not sure how many of those were earned. And it says all 3 were earned. Yeah, I think we'll let Erskine keep pitching. So he'll hit here. 56 is a 34. Pops it up, middle infield, and taken by the shortstop Dark. He's got it for the second out. Jim Gillian comes to the plate for the 4th time. He's 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. And this time 63 is 31. Fly ball to center field. Willie Mays tracks it down. Maglie with a 1-2-3 inning. Maglie will lead off here in the bottom of the 7th. Let's see. Maglie's gone 7 innings, 3 runs, 4 hits. And everyone in the Giants' pen is available. And they've got some good ones. Maglie is Q2, so he'll start to drop in the 8th. So I think we will call it a day for Maglie. And they will bring up Dusty Rhodes to pinch hit. He has had he has had a couple of walk-off hits in recent weeks, had a walk-off home run not long ago. In fact, he has 4 hits on the season. He's 4 for 15, a 267 average, but 3 of those 4 hits are home runs. He's driven in 6. He comes to the plate here to lead off the bottom of the 7th. 52 is a 27, though, and there's an X, and Erskine strikes out Rhodes. Whitey Lockman is 0 for 3. 23 is a 27. There is an X. Erskine strikes out Lockman. And now Al Dark, who is 0 for 3. 61's a 12. Ground ball at the first baseman, Gil Hodges, and he has it. And another 1-2-3 inning for Erskine, who's been quite good since giving up 3 runs in the 2nd. Well, he's been good at getting out of a couple of jams, but he has since then retired 7 straight hitters. All right, to the 8th, and the Giants need a new pitcher. Go to Marv Grissom. Grissom, 10-7, a 2.35 ERA in 1954. He's got a rating of 17, and he is a right-hander. And so far this season, Grissom has been perfect. This will be his 11th appearance. In 10 games, he is 1-0 with a 0.00 ERA. It's 4 saves, just 3 hits, no runs, 7 walks in 13 innings. So can he keep the Dodgers off the scoreboard? 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up for Brooklyn, starting with Pee Wee Reese, who is 1 for 3. 34 is a 31. Fly ball to Willie Mays in center for the first out. Is Duke Snyder 1 for 2 with a walk. 26 is a 29. There's an X. Grissom strikes out Snyder. Now Jackie Robinson came in hitting 372, but he is 0 for 3. He is not 0 for 3 anymore. 33, he'll roll on his second column. 12 home runs in 1953. 55, and you know what that means. It is a drive to left. It is back. It is deep. It is gone. Jackie Robinson has given the Dodgers a 4-3 lead here in the top of the 8th. Jackie Robinson, his 4th home run of the season, his 23rd RBI, tying him with Willie Mays. And the Dodgers lead. Marv Grissom has given up his first run of the season. So here's Roy Campanella, who homered in the 6th, did a 3-run homer to tie it. Grissom's pitch. 61's a 22. This one will involve the catcher, Cat, who's only a 6. Second roll's a 35, which is fielding 3. Campanella swings. He doesn't get much of it. It just goes a few feet in front of the plate. Cat pounces on it, throws to first. His throw pulls Lockman off the bag. Campanella is safe on the E2. Both teams have made 2 errors in this one. So a runner on with 2 outs for Gil Hodges, who is 0 for 3. 24's a 13. Grissom strikes out Hodges. That'll end the inning, but the damage is done. Jackie Robinson, solo home run, puts Brooklyn ahead 4-3, and the Giants have 6 outs left to do something about that. Erskine is Q2, so will start dropping. They're going to let Erskine start the 8th here. They do have a couple of good relievers available, so if somebody gets on, they're going to the pen. He will be facing the heart of the Giants order, Thompson, Mays, Mueller. Thompson 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. 31's a 14. Erskine walks Thompson, and the leadoff runner is aboard. So we said if Erskine walks somebody, his day would be done, and they will go to Jim Hughes. Hughes has a rating of 12. He's a right-hander. 4-3, 3.47 ERA, 9 saves in 1953. So far this season, he is 1-0 at 2.53 earned run average in 6 appearances. He's made 2 saves. He's pitched 11 2/3 innings, given up 5 hits and 3 runs. So Furillo replaces Erskine, who was scheduled to bat in the top of the 9th. So it could just be 1 inning of work if Hughes can get the outs he needs here. But he's facing Willie Mays, who is 1 for 3, the Giants' top hitter, one of the top hitters in the league. Runner on first, nobody out. Hughes, pitch to Mays. 56 is a 14. There's no Z there, so Thompson walks, and then Mays walks. And the Giants have runners on first and second with nobody out. Here's Don Mueller, 1 for 2 with a walk. Mueller came in today hitting .281 on the season. Tempted to let him to sacrifice here. He was a .342 hitter in 1954, so we're going to let him swing away. 43 is a 29. Bad choice. Pitcher. This one's going to involve the pitcher. Hughes is fielding 2. 26, fielding 1. Hit back to the pitcher. Hughes turns, throws to second. Reese has it on to first. Double play. Hank Thompson does go to third base on the play. So the tying run is on third base, but now there are 2 outs for Monty Irvin, who's 1 for 2 with a walk. Irvin has 9 runs batted in on the season. He could really use the 10th right here. Hughes pitched to Irvin. 62's a 32, and that is a fly ball to right. It is not deep enough Furillo makes the catch for the third out. So Hughes comes in, issues a walk, but then gets the double play, gets the third out, and we go to the ninth inning. Dodgers leading 4-3. Grissom will come out for a second inning of work, facing the 7, 8, and 9 hitters. There's Carl Furillo, 1 for 3 with a double. 44. Furillo gets to roll on his second column. 21 home runs in 1953. 63 is a 6, and that will be smoked into the left center field gap. It'll roll to the wall. Carl Furillo has a double. Runner on second. Nobody out. Here's Billy Cox. Cox just 179, hit 291 1953. He will look to sacrifice Furillo over here. And it's going to be a good one, as that 22 is a 7. Hit sacrificed well on the right side. Lockman flips to Williams covering first. They get the out, but Furillo, it goes to third base. And here is the pitcher spot, Jim Hughes. They will hit for Hughes with the best hitter to go with is George Shuba. I am reluctant to send Shuba to the plate, but he is their best hitter here against a right-hander. Shuba, however, 0 for 15 at the plate this season. It's got to be due, right? Runner on third, 1 out for Shuba. Giants bring the infield in. 44 is an 8. Grissom's a 17. Plus 1 drops him to a 16. A 16 on an 8 is going to be a 27, which involves the third baseman. Thompson's fielding 4. Second row is a 64, which puts it on a fielding 3. But that's okay for the Giants. Shuba pops it up into foul territory on the left side. Can Thompson get there? Yes, he can, and he makes the catch. Foul territory for the second out. George Shuba, 0 for 16 this season. All right, so it's up to Jim Gilliam, who is 0 for 4 with a couple of strikeouts. Can he add to the Dodgers' lead here? 4-3. 2 outs, runner on third, top of the ninth. 22 is an 8. Grissom's a 17. Gilliam is -1. That becomes an 18. And pushing it from a 17 to an 18 means Gilliam hits one up the middle. Williams, can he get to it? He dives. He cannot. It's through into center field. Jim Gilliam, with an RBI single, scores Carl Furillo. And now it is 5-3 Dodgers. Not a good outing for Marv Grissom here today. Pee Wee Reese is 1 for 4. 2 outs, runner on first. And Reese, with a 33, will roll on his second column. 13 home runs in 1953. And that 66 is a drive to left, and it is back, and it is deep, and it is gone. 2-run home run. Pee Wee Reese. 7-3 Dodgers. Reese, his second home run of the season. Everything has fallen apart here for the Giants late. Marv Grissom didn't give up a run in his first 13 innings. Here in 2 innings, he's given up 4 runs, including a couple of home runs. All right, he's going to stay in, though, to try to get this final out. Duke Snider's 1 for 3. 16's a 28, and that's a ground ball to short and dark. He throws to first. Inning ends, but another 3-run inning for Brooklyn. They go to the bottom of the ninth with a 7-3 lead. Need to change pitchers. They're not going to mess around. They're going to bring in their best reliever, Clem Labine. Not a safe situation, though. Labine's rated as a 14. He's a righty. 11-6, a 2.77 ERA in 1953. And so far this season, Labine 1-0, a 2.08 ERA in 8 games, 4 saves. He's given up 3 runs, 7 hits in 13 innings. So he's got a 4-run lead here. And we're facing the Giants' bottom of the order. Davey Williams is 1 for 2 with a walk. 13's a 36. Goes to the rare play chart. 24, 36, not rare, just a ball. 16's a 28. Ground ball to the shortstop, Reese. He throws to first. 1 out. There's Ray Catt, who's 0 for 3. Drove in one of the Giants' runs back in the second inning. 62's a 13. Labine strikes out Catt. 2 away. Giants are down to the last out. Marv Grissom. It's the pitcher spot. They will send Joe Garagiola to pinch hit. He is 0 for 5 this season as a pinch hitter. So Labine looking to end it here. 31 is a 14. No, Garagiola walks to keep this game going. Top of the order, Whitey Lockman. He is 0 for 4. Labine's pitch. 44 is an 8. 14 minus 1 is 15. 15 on an 8 is going to be hit to right field. Furillo, can he get there? Yes, he can. He makes the catch. And that's the ball game. The Brooklyn Dodgers defeat the New York Giants 7-3 in the opening game of their 4-game series. The Dodgers improved to 15-10 to remain 2 games back of the Yankees with 7 to play. Giants dropped to 14-11. They fall to 3 games back with 7 to play. The Dodgers 7 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 runners on base. The Giants 3 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 runners on base. 8 hits for the Dodgers, 2 apiece for Pee Wee Reese and Carl Furillo. Furillo had a pair of doubles. 5 of their 8 hits went for extra bases. Roy Campanella, a 3-run homer in the 6th. Jackie Robinson, a solo homer in the 8th. Pee Wee Reese, a 2-run homer in the 9th. Let's see. Erskine, was he going to get the win? Because Erskine went 7, and they went, yeah. Erskine went 7, and they went up in the top of the 8th. So Erskine will get the win and improve to 4-3 after 7 starts. Jim Hughes pitched a scoreless inning. Clem Labine pitched a scoreless inning. No safe situation there. For the Giants, just 5 hits, no extra base hits, 5 singles by 5 different players. One of them was a 2-run single by Sal Maglie during a 3-run second inning. Sal Maglie, let's see, he will have a no decision, 7 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Maglie, well, yeah, no decision. Marv Grissom will take his first loss, 1-1, 2 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, all 4 earned, no walks, 2 strikeouts. So that is all from the Polo Grounds. Dodgers 7, Giants 3 in the first of their 4-game series. You can head over to rogersportsgames.com and see the game day number 25 recap. The 4 games played on this date. As we mentioned at the top, Yankees still with a 2-game lead now over the Braves, and the Dodgers, the Giants fall 3 back. So you want to see all that's going on in this project, rogersportsgames.com is the place to find all my information about this Great Teams of the Past season number 4. So that's all from here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe.